We're here at the World Telecommunication Development Conference 2014 in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and I'm very pleased to be joined by Ms. Lobna Smida, who is an administrator of the Presidential Palace in Tunisia, has worked closely with people with disabilities, and has taken part in many international forums on various sectors, including ICT, showing how it can assist people with disabilities. Lobna, thank you very much indeed for being with us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
I'd like to start off by asking you, how do you think that ICTs can help people with disabilities in the workplace and in everyday life?
Yes, actually, this is the focal point that was speaking about yesterday. ICT, when you speak about information, communication, technology, those three focal concepts are orchestrated around a very important issue, which is life, human life. And this is what I wanted to say to the ICT advisors as well as delegates and all who are the inventors, the president of Apple, Macintosh, etc., that we are people with disabilities. We are a layer of the society. We have our own abilities. We are people with special, let's say, abilities. So actually, the innovation and the standardization and what we see in the ICT and the new technologies can help us to be more integrated and more efficient, in our societies. For example, when I went to the United States last few months, I saw how at the mayor's office they were using the technology in order to make deaf people as well as visually impaired persons to collaborate and work together. And a person with disability wants to be himself, to show to the others that I can do it. I can do my work. I'm like you. And this is what we want. It's an inducement or enhancement to the other world. It's a message. Pave the way for me, and you'll see what I can do. Give me my right, and I will give you my insight. So this is what you want to say to the other person. Having a special screen with a deaf person who is collecting the what we call the calls and interacting with people with sign language. This is very, very marvelous. Speaking to a person who is the vice chancellor at the mayor's office and who is visually impaired, magnifying the screen 7 times and having so many bright ideas, which is very efficient. So why do we lose those special, I repeat, abilities? This is not Lobna who is speaking here. This is so broad of many bright stars behind me. Maybe they are the voiceless or the unvoiced persons. We have so many people with many abilities. Just give them the chance. I said to the ICT officers, I told them, just look at us. It's not, we are living in a society which is consumerist society. We are just looking at the profit, financial profit. But we have to give the ICT its humane clock that it has lost within the market and the economic background. And this is what I want to be done, yeah.
Now, you obviously have a very specialised view of accessibility. Do you think that NGOs, governments and the private sector should do more to make it easier for people with disabilities to access broadband technology, for example?
Yes, if they collaborate together, if they stretch, because the private sector by itself can't do anything. The public sector also can do anything, but if we shake hands together, let hands be shaken. Why not? And let it be a competition within, our own communities. This is what we want. Even the organizations or what we call the social, committees, we have to look at each other as if we are, completing each other. We are not enemies. We are not, competitors only. Competitors in a beneficial way. So we have to collaborate. We have to join the needs of what is in the society. We have to put the feet upon the ground, to tread, not like angels, but like a human being. This is what they need.
Now, we were talking before, and you said that you recently presented a project about disability and tourism. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I spoke about it in front of the U.S. Department in Washington with the officers of cultural affairs, and it's about tourism and disability. As I can give you some virtual percentages. If tourism can bring 1 billion tourists, during the 2012, the European Union said our 1 billionth tourist has come. But I said 1 plus 1 equals -2. Why? Because the numbers of workers at the airport, for example, 49. The workers at the hotel, 30. The workers for the means of transportation, let's say 60. If people with disabilities find the accommodation or the accessibility to get on the plane, to get on the taxis, and to travel with their families, it's multiplied. Look, mom is my companion. I need a companion. Imagine some other person, they have their families. So the workers will rise. Numbers of officers will, in all domains, in taxis, airports, hotels, we have our share in the wheel of economy, in the wheel of development, in the wheel of the society. All are, raised, and the hub is the government. If the government, or the government in general, believe in us, believe me, we can do that, something which is incredible. And I always say, nothing about us without us. We need a pilot project. And this is my intervention here. In my intervention, I suggested a pilot project being presented by people with disabilities themselves, especially who are interested, because we cannot be lean on the others. We have to be active, not passive. And we need you. Even, I quote what we call normal people, or I call myself able people, physically able people. We have to be integrated and included within the society without excluding the others, without ignoring our own parents, our own directors, our own governors. So we have to claim our rights as well as to be thankful to those who back us. This is what I want to say, and my motto, or what I say always, be smile, my strongest weapon. We have always to be ambitious. We have always to be, to look at life as if we are, no, actually we are living one time, once. So we have to leave a bright print in this world. And this can be effective through the ICT, I think, since we are living in a world which is like a village. We are using the smartphones, the internet, all means of technology. We can even do forums. I can visit some places that I've never been able to go through the internet. So I hope that all the delegates, all the persons who are leading the big companies like Apple, Macintosh, and Samsung, etc., to think about that, because the cost of the computers and things that are related with people with disabilities are higher in price. Due to the consumerism, there are not many people who are using this, but we need them.
Well, Lobna Smida, thank you very much for being here. I hope that it'll prove worthwhile, and we very much appreciate your presence here in the studio today.
Thank you. And I wish that Lobna will be not the only one. I wish to see in the future time more people with disabilities being here and participating and having their share in what is done in this world. And thank you.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching.